Hey Sharks fans, Rocket Backhander here from Pucknology.net and also the podcast Pucknologists. Today is my 2-year fan-iversary, meaning 2 years ago today I became an official Sharks fan, and I thought that to celebrate it I would share with some of you the story about why Brendan Dillon is my guy. Okay, so the majority of Sharks fans are, super fans for a particular guy on the team. You see a lot of jerseys out there when you go to the games for Hurdle, Couture, Pavelski, Burns, Vlasic, Tierney, Winkles, even Braun. But, you don't see too many Dillon sweaters out there. So this is how I got to be a Dillon girl. In early December of 2014, I decided that I had enough available leisure time and, interest to invest in watching the local hockey team. Some of my friends were in the service industry, and when they did well, it was usually because the Sharks were doing well. So it made sense as a resident of San Jose to support this thing. Well, little did I know what a low spot the team was in at the time. I was blindly ignorant of standings, statistics, player names, backgrounds. I was basically a blank sheet of paper waiting for a story. To give you kind of an insight as to what the roster looked like when I started watching hockey, my earliest memory as a Sharks fan is watching Tyler Kennedy skate up ice. Yeah. After poking around on social media for a little bit, I wound up on a huge fan group on Facebook, and I started asking questions. And then Holiday Sweater happened. Well, it had been out for a hot minute, but I didn't know about it until it came out. And before a Holiday Sweater came out, I didn't know that Brendan Dillon was the new guy. I mean, that's how new the concept of the NHL was to me. I mean, this is Tony X level of new fan we're talking here. So when Holiday Sweater came out and I found out he was the new guy, immediately I connected with him because, he's not a new hockey player per se, but he's new to the team, and I was a new fan to the team, so it seemed sort of a natural fit. So, immediately connected with him, and I just wanted to root for him. So I did what anybody would do, and I Googled the shit out of him. The more I read about him, the more I liked him. I liked the mileage and the shape of the road that led in to the Sharks. I liked the idea that he spent 4 years in the WHL before signing an entry-level deal for Dallas's farm team. I like that he didn't earn a place in the league by being so talented that he could get away with cutting corners in his work ethic, both on and off the ice. And I think that the slow, steady quality of his continued improvement as a player is one of his greater strengths. I will say I'm happy that he's in San Jose, though, because I cannot stand the way he looks in a cowboy hat. We'll put that out there. Sorry. But what really nailed it home for me was in the last months of the 2014-15 season when San Jose played the Desert Dogs at the SAP Center. A friend of mine and I got together and we planned this little stunt. I guess, it was a stunt. We both got online and we found a company that sells Halifax Highlanders jerseys from the movie Goon. He got Doug Glatt 69 and I got Xavier Laflamme 70. And we wore our sweaters to the game, and we managed to sneak in this huge sign. I mean, it was bigger than this flag that said "Gay Porn Hard" on it. So we went down to the boards for warm-ups and held it up for the boys to see. I don't know, it seemed like the best thing to do in that situation, just be silly and have a good time being at a Sharks game and not really make it about a desperate end to a low season. Screw it, right? Have some fun. So we did that. We had a lot of pucks shot at us. I was almost escorted out of the building for making obscene gestures that are prominently featured in the film. That sign still exists somewhere. I'm pretty sure I know who has it. But in all of that, Brendan Dillon smiled. And in that weird moment of appreciation, he made a fan. So there it is. It's not sexy. I'm sorry. I don't have a romantic crush on Brendan Dillon. I'm sorry. He's 12 years younger than me. It's a little weird. But hey, Paul Martin, if you want to get some Chipotle with me sometime, I'm game. I'm still learning this whole hockey thing. great players. You know, they're out there and they leave the game, but they don't always take their greatness with them into the rest of their lives. I am the president of the North American chapter of the Brendan Dillon fan club because I believe that he will, and that's more important to me than his advanced stats are. For Pucknology.net, celebrating her second fan-iversary, I'm Rocket Backhander. See you out there.